Have you ever wondered what mysteries and secrets might lie hidden beneath the streets we walk on every day? What if I told you that, beneath the bustling metropolis you live in, there exists an ancient city that holds unimaginable secrets and creatures that defy all logic? Today, we bring you a story that will make you look at your city with new eyes and ask yourself what other wonders and horrors might be hidden right beneath your feet. It all began one night when a group of daring urban explorers, known for their passion for uncovering the secrets of their city, decided to venture into the ancient underground tunnels of the metropolis. Guided by old maps and rumors, they delved deep into the underground, navigating narrow passageways and caverns that seemed untouched for centuries. After hours of walking, they stumbled upon something they never could have imagined: the entrance to an underground city, hidden and completely intact. The structures, although covered in moss and dust, were astonishingly well preserved, as if they had been frozen in time. As the explorers advanced, the atmosphere grew more oppressive, with a deep silence broken only by the echo of their own footsteps. The city's architecture was strange, with symbols and figures that didn't match any known civilization. While investigating the buildings, they began to feel an eerie presence, as if they were being watched. It was then that they saw shadows moving among the ruins, shapes that did not seem human and bright eyes following them from the darkness. The tension increased with every step. The explorers discovered manuscripts in an indecipherable language and artifacts that defied all explanation. But the most unsettling discovery was the remains of what appeared to be an ancient civilization. Human skeletons mixed with bones of creatures that shouldn't exist. The evidence suggested that these creatures had not only coexisted with the ancient inhabitants, but perhaps were responsible for their disappearance. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the tunnels, and one of the explorers vanished without a trace. Panic gripped the group as they tried to find their companion. But the more they searched, the clearer it became that they were not alone in that forgotten city. Desperation and fear made caution vanish. The explorers, torn between searching for their friend and escaping with their lives, began to fall apart. In their flight, they stumbled into a vast central hall dominated by a colossal statue of an unknown creature with tentacles and multiple eyes. Frescoes on the walls depicted the city's history and its downfall, showing how the creatures had emerged from the depths of the earth to claim their dominion. The scenes were so vivid that it seemed as if the characters were moving in the dim light. Just when hope seemed lost, the explorers heard a faint whisper calling to them from the darkness. Following the sound, they found their missing companion, injured but alive. As they helped him to his feet, they realized they were surrounded. The creatures that had been watching them from the beginning now stalked them, their blurry forms moving among the shadows. With each step they took towards the exit, the creatures came closer and closer until they were finally forced to confront the unknown. What happened next defies all comprehension. The explorers, on the brink of despair, used the artifacts they had found to defend themselves. The creatures, sensitive to light, momentarily retreated, giving the group a brief respite. Seizing this opportunity, the group ran towards the surface, with the echo of the creatures resonating behind them. Finally, they reached the tunnel's exit and, with hearts pounding, shut the door behind them, leaving the underground city and its horrors behind. Although they escaped with their lives, the explorers knew that what they had discovered was just the tip of the iceberg. The underground city remained down there, waiting for someone else to dare to unravel its secrets. And with this discovery, new questions arose. What other wonders and horrors are hidden beneath our cities? And what would happen if these beings decided to emerge again? As the group recovered from their harrowing experience, they began to research more about the artifacts they had brought with them. In their attempts to decipher the manuscripts, they discovered that the underground city had been a place of worship for an ancient civilization that revered creatures from other worlds. These beings, known as the Elders, had been summoned through dark rituals and human sacrifices. The civilization had thrived for centuries, but ultimately, their ambition and desire for power led to their own downfall. One of the explorers, a passionate historian, managed to translate fragments of the manuscripts and realized that the underground city was just one of many scattered around the world. Each of these cities contained a portal to another realm, a place where the elders resided. These portals had been sealed millennia ago to prevent the creatures from escaping and wreaking havoc on the surface. However, with the discovery of the city, they had also unleashed an ancient curse. The explorers began having disturbing visions, dreams of strange worlds and terrifying creatures. They realized that their contact with the artifacts had awakened something within them, a connection to the elders that they could not break. Desperate to find a solution, they sought the help of experts in the paranormal and the occult. An elderly shaman revealed to them that the only way to close the portal and stop the influence of the elders was to perform a purification ritual in the underground city. With no other option, the group decided to return to the city. Armed with new knowledge and the shaman's assistance, they descended once more into the depths. Upon arrival, they found the city had changed. The shadows were denser and the creatures bolder. The shaman began the ritual, and the explorers protected the area as he chanted ancient spells in a forgotten language. The ground trembled, and the darkness seemed to come alive, swirling around them. The creatures emerged from the shadows, attacking with ferocity. With renewed courage, the explorers fought to keep the beings at bay while the shaman continued the ritual. In a final effort, the shaman sacrificed his own life, channeling his energy to seal the portal. A burst of light flooded the city, and suddenly, everything went silent. The explorers, exhausted and wounded, realized the portal was closed and the creatures had vanished. Though they had lost their shaman friend, they knew his sacrifice had not been in vain. With renewed hope, they ascended to the surface, leaving the underground city and its dark secrets behind. Upon their return, the explorers shared their story, warning the world about the hidden cities and the dangers that could be unleashed if anyone else decided to explore their depths. Their adventure became a legend, a reminder that some secrets are meant to remain buried. With time, the explorers continued to investigate other ancient places and their mysteries. Their experience in the underground city had changed them forever, and now they were more determined than ever to uncover the truth behind myths and legends. They knew their mission was not over, and that there were many more secrets left to discover. Thus, the group ventured into new expeditions, facing the unknown and unraveling the enigmas of the past. Each new adventure took them to dark and forgotten corners of the world, where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural blurred. And although they always carried the memory of the underground city with them, they were ready to face any challenge that came their way. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more terrifying and thrilling tales, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and comment on what you thought of the story. Until the next exploration,